Time to act.
There's a group of people of...
So I said, that's not a faucet.
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like...
What's the matter? They're just looking at...
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Yeah, fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
You hear that, Quisto? What night?
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right?
Really? Are we...
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join...
You're...
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry. We're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just...
So, you two really like to gossip?
No. You don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the... Whoa, all this info...
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just the welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant.
Oh, so you're the one who made those
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The Overworlders, you've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he... I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every...
But did you know that Churia was a talented researcher from the
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede... Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into...
You mean he hit a woman? Wow, I never imagined he was that bad.
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think...
Wait a second.
Do you think... Could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates?
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Juria to a pulp that one time.
Look! There are some people talking over there!
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of...
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm...
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after...
I don't buy that.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from...
What kind of filthy bilgewater you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with talk like that. Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld?
And what makes you think they'd want to hire someone like you?
Whoa. Sounds like they're really Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say? That's true.
Body and mind.
Hey, you over there? Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
You TCG players are like mint in the wild.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow in... all right.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this?
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all... There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start...
I thought you would have already heard everything by now.
Why don't you pick?
All right. Have you heard any strange... Then, did you know that there are some people who are... Yeah, so you've already met those two. They're quite a pair. I heard that they used to be a chef and a bartender before they were sent down here. You know how bartenders are, always chatting with customers.
Good to know.
Let me think. Sounds like... Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
Huh? Wait, are you serious?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows? To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie. A forbidden zone? Sounds...
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it.
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
Body and mind.
Huh? That look in your eyes. You
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention. Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are... He is a harbinger, after all. I suppose... Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might...
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that he's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later. It's the least I can do. We're all in this. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this
Collecting information.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, and if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now.
You can even estimate how long.
We've been working together for a long time. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to... Oh, and there's just one... Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremonet's report on Master Child's whereabouts. Fremonet's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time...
What do you want us to do?
Well, I won't call it easy per se. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and... You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier. So it probably has some... Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass... But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always... my apologies. I just start...
But that's not a bad thing, right? All right, then we'll head out.
Let's go our separate ways for now, then. Don't forget, we meet here again...
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will... There seem to be several people in...
Right. I feel like we...
It's not impossible.
So, it's a bit hard to understand them from here. Someone, please help! She's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion? Could it be poison? Let me take a look. Please, lie down over here. Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly. You can do it, Traveler! Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you. My checkup has confirmed that she's not in any mortal danger. Eh? Oh, that's good. I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I... And here? Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. What about understand. So I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomach. So that's what it is. And there have been other inmates complaining about the... Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while... Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
And she hopped away, just...
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
Her stomach aches really bad. She was stumbling about the whole week.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless. Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Siege.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry.
Are you two...
Every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuin prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illness. You could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least. Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to...
But...
Release. It's way too early for us to even
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy...
He just slowly walked off? Like that?
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Sijuin should be back soon. No, it's nothing.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Sijuin.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest. Miss Levine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
See ya! I'm known as the Traveler. Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? So her primary symptoms are abdominal pain, with secondary Alright then. Is there anything we should know besides the... No, her base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure she'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please, make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods. And don't... Got it! Paimon will hold the Traveler to that for Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest. We've been to lots of places together. She may look a... Oh, so you're the best of companions. Ah, you're awake. How do you feel? You slept for a really long... Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to... Thank you, Miss Siegeween! Seems like a lot of people have been coming down with an